Okay, try this again. Yay. Alright. So if you caught the first round, that's okay. It's all good. Now let's just jump on over. Hope this is working. Let's find out. Yeah, okay. We're now working. So what happened was there's times where literally my camera stuff just doesn't come through right. So I have to like redo everything to come back in. It is what it is. So that's the nature of that game. Let me pop over where I need to be and see what I got going on. Let me let Elaine know. Had to restart the video. Alrighty, so we should be good now. Hopefully, I gotta delete the other one, so I'll get around to it. So, um, hope in the right place. I'll figure it after. Oh my goodness. Gotta love these type of nights where things just don't work well anyway. So, this nature of the story I was starting to tell was, so earlier tonight I was on a Zoom call, which took a little longer than anticipated, which took a little bit more planning afterwards and all that fun stuff. And then stuff and stuff and stuff, and things are totally not coming through here right, but that's okay. Anyways, let me just make sure this is popped over. Okay, this is popped over where it should be, I think. I'll find out. Anyway, we should be good to go now. So, yeah, and then it's like, okay, it's about time to do the video. I go to the bathroom, and I go downstairs, and there's like, well, I heard sirens a few minutes before. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm just used to, we live on the road where we got ambulances and stuff going up and down all the time. Hey, Elaine, thanks for finally making it because I'm disastrous. So then I look, and I'm like, I look outside the window, I'm like, oh crap, there's flashing lights in our complex. So I scramble and get the doodles upstairs. Cause I'm like, I want to go see. Like, first of all, I also want to make sure it's not anything that's going to impact us over here. So I get the doodles upstairs and I go grab a coat and then I go outside. And then, no, I don't know what's happening. It's not our row. It's down one of the other rows. But it's enough of a, huh. So I let my neighbor know. And then she comes out. We're both looking at it for a moment. Anyway, silly. So tonight's Buddy's birthday. Remember this hat I made? I took the strings out because they don't fit a human head. And I'm going to hurt myself putting it on my head. So I'm going to like balance it on my head tonight for a minute or two. Anyway, so yeah, no, I don't want to ruin this yet because I still want to finish this someday. This is a really cute birthday hat. But we'll keep it in play because it's Buddy's birthday. And I decide I have no plans tonight for crafting. I just haven't got around to figuring something out. But when I think of Buddy, I always think this dog. It kind of represents him a little bit. He says happy, he's a good boy. So I want to do something with this dog. This is Pampered Pets. I even had the dyes for him. This is going back a good few years, this bundle, if you want to call it that. And it's totally retired. But super cute. So with that, I need a plan, and I don't have one. So if anybody in the comments, if you want to suggest something, I would love to hear it because I don't even know what I want to craft with it. I gotta craft with something, but I don't know. Like, it doesn't have to be a card. I could make something for work. I don't know. Like, I have no plan. It would help if I stamp something. That might be a good idea. Because I was trying to get my water bucket ready when I noticed in the first video that, oh, my settings are really out of whack. It's like, oh, crap. So just bear with me a moment. I'm still getting used to the desk layout here. I'm just going to move the water bucket towards me. Let's prep a sponge. It's good to have a crafting sponge ready for all the cleaning of the stamps. Because I will definitely need that. But yeah, this is a cute oldie stamp, the Pampered Pets. It's like my all-time favorite. So let's get that. I was thinking of doing Doggone Friendly or the Meow Mates, but I'm like, no. I wanted Pampered Pets. It's my go-to for Faith, my well-loved sponge. Alright, so I've got that ready. So I've got some papers put aside. I can die cut. I don't have to die cut. What I would like to do is, doesn't have to be a tonight idea, But I want to decorate my cubicle at work. Yes, it's a cubicle. And it's got really high walls too, so I've got lots of space to decorate. And I really, really should get around to it. So, with that in mind, I could do cardstock, I could do designer series paper. Um, this may be something that might be a work in progress for a little while, I'm thinking, because it's not something I'm going to have right away. I'm just going to dive into some scraps of papers, and maybe something will jump out at me here that I want to use, which I think might be a really good idea right now. So I'm just going to grab some papers. I'll start from these ones and see what grabs me to work with. So for the moment, I like that. I kind of like that. That's not doing me. That is, that isn't, that is. I'm not showing you that. It's got my address on it. Guess helps if I keep those flipped. Just want to see what's here. This is partial to interest. And then that paper I put down earlier. Now, Elaine, these are mostly from you, but it's helping me feel inspired. So I always like to start with a pile of scraps and then kind of see what I jump into. I kind of like those. Not much for the wood grain tonight. I'll just do a quick flip. Now, Buddy is, when we do color coding a little bit with the dogs, he's a green one. So I'm looking for like greens. I don't know. I might do, oh no. I'm getting an idea. I got my idea. Never mind. I don't need these. Okay. If you know me, it has to be Scrappy. So I'm going Scrappy. Because I look at the strips, I'm like, wait a moment, I'll just do Scrappy. And Scrappy it will be. So, let me get my Scrappy bin. I love me a good Scrappy. Alright, we're going Scrappy. Okay, hi buddy. He's under me. Alright, so, Scrappy it is. Now, I'm going to need a piece of cardstock anyway. I'm just looking at what I've got kicking around here because I've got some stuff. Actually, this will work. Whatever the heck this is. This was a card base that I think if I just chop it in half, because I don't want it as a card, I want to do Scrappy. And I want to put like a little design on it of some sort. So I'm just going to snip in half. And I'm also going to see what's the size of this bugger. So it's 5" that way. My blade's getting dulled because I've been using it for a lot of Scrappies lately. Okay, so I might make 2 of them. I think I might make a Buddy and an Ivy. How's that? I think that'd be a cool idea. So that'll be tonight's quest. So I'm going to bring in my crappy wood organizing pieces. It's not really a great system, but it's good for the meantime. And then I'm going to bring in some Scrappy pieces that I already have here from the last time I was Scrappy. I love me a good Scrappy. So this project might take a little while to work on, because I will not be done tonight. Just checking these. Okay, it's, I think... Actually, that's like a different design, that piece. I'll just put those all in the same pile. They look almost the same. No, the wolf box has not arrived. I'm disappointed. I was hoping it'd be arrived today, but it didn't. Should be tomorrow. It's Canada Post, you know. That's how I get mine anyway. Not sure how you guys get yours. I was hoping it would arrive because I really, really wanted it. So poor Buddy and Ivy get their treats tomorrow. But yeah, I ordered the wolf box for these two cuties because I figure why not? It's a good idea. I'm just gonna cut this. I got a partial piece. The rest of this, I'm just gonna totally scrap. Alright, so going full on scrappy for tonight. So I'm thinking of doing a cross for the strips, which means my adhesive needs to be the opposite way. And this adhesive is running low, so I'm probably gonna run out, which means I'll have to swap for the other one at some point in this video. I'll probably do maybe one set tonight, and I'll work on another set tomorrow, I think. I don't know. And I just lost visual because I just tapped my laptop. Great. Yes, I was speaking to my partner about, hey, I need a new hub. And he's like, well, I don't know what's wrong with it. I'm like, well, then find out. Anyway, I did tell him what it is. He's not sure what to get. I'm like, we'll have to figure out something with the hub, because I said, like, it's just getting to the point where I'm getting really sick of the technical difficulties. Yeah, so today at work, Elaine, someone came by my cubicle and really liked the little treat containers you made me. She loved the colors, so that was really cool. Which has kind of prompted me to, hey, I gotta decorate my cubicle some more. I gotta get some stuff happening in there. So these pieces are a little small, but I'll work with it. Oh yeah, they will be happy with the little doodles. They got lots of treats today, because it's Buddy's birthday. They're getting more treats on the weekend, because I think I am planning to take them for a visit to Grandma and Grandpa. That's the going plan, but we'll see on Sunday. Also, I need to pick up some stuff from a trailer anyway, so that works. So yeah, we're going scrappy. But yeah, they're always excited when they get new stuff, so that's gonna be fun. Alright, so I'm just gonna trim this. Trim that. But yeah, I've got a busy weekend ahead of me. Alright, so this is gonna, so do scrapping tonight is gonna take a while, FYI. So feel free to get a drink and come back later. If you know me, once I get into this, it's my signature style. I love scrappy, so. Alright, so the next up, I'm just gonna reload. So I always do like 6 pieces at a time. I don't know why I do 6, I just do 6. So I'm just gonna load up some that are here based on what I have available. And that's good enough for the moment. I used to be like super particular about the pieces I'm using, but now it's just a little more casual. Just whatever's available within my assortment. You know, nothing complicated. Of course, my hand gets right stuck in it too. And of course, I have to make it more complicated when I'm actually using small strips here, like meaning the lengths are pretty small. Typical me. Alright. Because it's what I do. But for me, this is fun. In my own creative way. And it is my strategy to make a lot more scrappy stuff like this. But that requires a little more time than what I have. So yes, so Buddy is 2 years old. He's on, is he under? Yeah, he's under me right now. He's just chilling. He's being a really good boy, as he usually is. He's being a cutie boy. Hopefully he'll be really good tonight. Alright, this I gotta chop up because that is too thick. Yes, Elaine, I hope you do feel better too tomorrow. Yeah. Well, I hope you enjoy the craft sales if you do indeed go. Hopefully that will work out for you. And there goes my visual again on my other screen. Oh, lovely. Technical difficulties. Me, I got more busy stuff tomorrow at work. My pepperoni order shows up tomorrow, which is a little funny. Oh, pepperoni. I hope I like pepperoni. I do like pepperoni. It's gonna be a lot of pepperoni at this rate. Oh my. And just working along on the scrappy concept. Takes like a good level of patience to want to do this. Oh yes, they're being good tonight actually. They're being so little tiny pieces like that I don't use because it's just really small. But I keep going here. Just that one's been scalloped a little bit in the middle, so I just trim off what I want. I need some more adhesive to go with it. There we go. Yeah, I got distracted for a sec because I saw a message come through about a group chat that I'm in. Oh, I just realized. I've got to reset the next section. Oopsie. Alright, let me do that. Oh. Okay, so I've got a little piece there. Little piece there. So that's 4. 5. Might as well chop that up while I'm looking at it. Actually, it's a different paper than the other one. Never mind. Alright, so then this one's next, because I already did the other one. Yeah, it is fun to see what people do at the sales. I do admit, I like to check it out as well at times. For a number of years now, I kind of got away from going to this stuff. Because it just gets me all into wanting things, and I'm like, yeah, my wish list is hurting a little, so I had to severely cut back over the years with shopping. Oh, I do have a half announcement. I joined a committee. So, Elaine, you'll see this soon enough anyway. Our Stampin' Up! Team, we're a big team. Like, on the Facebook group, there's somewhere around, it's not 120, it's a little less, maybe 118, someone quoted tonight. It's a pretty big team. There's actually more people overall on the team that are not in the Facebook group, go figure. It's it's up to, it's optional kind of thing. It's like, it's there if people want to be there. If not, no biggie. If they're happy in their own crafting realms, it's all good. So, I do attend most of the meetings, not all. There's times where it's like, yeah, the last couple of months I haven't attended the meetings until the last one, which is a couple days ago. But overall, I haven't been as active as I used to be, because obviously with the new job and that, hey, I come home and I'm just burnt, so that's kind of what's been happening with me. However, they had a call out recently on, oh, you saw it tonight? I haven't looked yet. I'm not sure if there's something new there yet. I haven't looked too closely. So there's a new committee. I'm calling it a committee. It's the ambassador committee. So the combination of the things is the team is trying to entice, more people to be interested in the content and everything, which for all good reasons, yes. And, from time to time there's changes. So I decided to be part of the committee. And it has its perks on my end aspect to be part of it. For me, it helps me with social media. It gives me a chance to try new skills and in a safe atmosphere before I want to try over here with you guys here. That is a definite bonus. And there is rewards to those who participate as part of the committee kind of thing. So definitely bonus for me too. So, and it's just one of these, I figure, why not? This community's been really good to me. Might as well give back by helping out with, group content. As for me and time, that's something I'll have to work on with my schedule. Because, I know my schedule's a little complicated. There's days where I've got focus. There's days I don't have focus. So I'll have to work on that. But it's different than, like, the host of the week thing, Elaine, that you may be aware of. So if people are wondering what the heck I'm talking about, if you join under me as a Stampin' Up! Demo, then you get to see what I'm talking about. So, over time, if I do glean some good pieces of fun and knowledge from this committee, I'll bring it over to here. I don't know yet. But we shall see. So, that's kind of my big news of the night. And the finale part of the news is, part of one of the tasks of being on the committee is doing crafting projects. And part of that is the leader will send a product to help with crafting. So I've been selected for the presenter for May. So therefore, I'm getting a whole new thing in May that I can play around with. There we go. It's slightly imperfect, but I'm going to roll with it. And while I'm at, I'm going to make a second one here. Because it's me. So I got the... So it's not totally random product. I get some input on, what I would like to craft with. And I picked something that... I picked something from the new catalog, or new collection anyway, from the pre-order stuff. It's something that I would normally not pick, if that's interesting. And I'm looking forward to crafting with it, to see what I can come up with. So it'll be my responsibility for the month of May to come up with 4 projects and present them on video, which I already do that anyway, when I do this almost every night kind of thing. So that's pretty good. And then, and I get the bonus of I get to try out a new product. I get to promote it in ways I like, especially for my own crafting here. So what I make over in the team, I will definitely show you guys over here. Alright, I'm going to need some more paper. I need more paper. So that's what's new with me, is that type of stuff. And right now we have a group that I think we have more than what we need for the helpers, for the ambassadors, which is still pretty darn cool. And this is paper I watercolored, by the way. Just nice and awesome. I just chop up what I want to use, toss out the rest. So, yay. Ooh, anyway. Ivy's oh, my phone's almost dead, so I won't be able to see comments in the short. Because I forgot I was using my phone for the Zoom call. Oh well. I will check back later. Because I'm in Scrappy mode, I might as well continue doing Scrappy. So if my comments go poof, I will find a way to use my laptop in another window to keep going here. But I'll wait until that's unneeded. It's not yet. Just not quite yet. I'm in Scrappy mode. Oh, I should do a little piece. I like to use a little piece first. I know I'm kind of weird that way. There we go. Ooh. And then what happens with the ambassador program is we are giving a task for every month type of thing. And it rotates too, which is pretty cool. That way it's not the same every month. So, and some are greater than others for the tasks, which is not a bad thing. Keeps it interesting. Alright, I'm going to get more of this chopped up because I think I'm going to need a bunch more. But I'll definitely have to dig through my current designer series paper. I might need to source some new designer series paper. We'll see. Alright, so I see some repetitive patterns here, so I'm just going to already grab them. There we go, good start there. Some of these are good to go for Scrappy, by the looks of it anyway. And these are double-sided too, which helps considerably when doing Scrappy, so I can rotate as needed. And part of my reasons for doing the committee thing is, hey, I like to get involved. Younger me would have been no way, no how, but older me is like, nah, let's get into doing something. Because it's been a good community. I learn new skills. And also, me being probably one of the younger people in the group, you know, it's nice to kind of change it up a bit and have a little bit of a different perspective on some stuff. And what was kind of funny is, so we were having the committee meeting tonight on Zoom, and my name kept coming up as like, hey, Lauren suggested this, Lauren suggested that, and I'm like, yeah. So yeah, but what's also helpful is this committee, this overall community that I'm part of for Stampin' Up, at least this one anyway, really values input from the members. I'm not used to that type of atmosphere. Even look at places I used to work at, same thing. You know, I'm not used to actually being a valued member of the team kind of thing. So, versus, you know, nowadays, it's all up and up. And I've probably proven myself over the last couple years that, hey, I'm kind of here to stay. You know, I ain't just a here, blink, gone like others. So, it's more of a, hey, I'm here, I want to play. I like arts and crafts too. Alrighty, so then I gotta trim these. And then reset here. See if I need to pull any pieces. So this round I did... Alright, so I got the flowery thing. It appears, I don't know what I did for colors. Okay, now I get it. It took me a moment to be like, how did I do this a few minutes ago? Alright, there we go. And I still gotta get to the good stuff tonight. The doggy. Make a Buddy and an Ivy. It's okay if it's imperfect. I got a little bit of a gap there. I really don't mind tonight. Because it's meant to be creative and fun. An idea that I can always tweak another time. Yeah, I hope I enjoy it too. And I'm sure I will. It's a good way of getting me more confidence in myself, because that is my word of the year. Confidence. Which I haven't said it much lately. Last year the word resourceful was super strong. This year the word confidence, it's taken a bit to kick in, but it's getting there. It'll come with time. Alright, just gonna reset. I'm gonna need 3 colors. Like again, I always when I reference my old me, it's like my younger me. My younger me would have been terrified. Even today, I had to go talk to the boss about something. It wasn't anything bad. It was just I was still kind of nervous. I think you can kind of sense I was nervous. Like I still have my anxiety moments of like, yeah, it's just awkward for me to go talk to the management about stuff. So yeah, I'm working through it. Da, 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 da. But like the guy I work with, he is super awesome. Like he at one point said something to me about he's got confidence in me or he believes in me. That's like, wow, how many bosses tell you that? Not many. It's a total difference where I'm at these days than where I used to be. I'll probably be saying that for years too. Total difference. Alright, let's see if I got any more of those pieces in this bundle I'm looking at. Nope, that's it. Alright, back to the scrappy. And then, I know last week I did things a lot differently. I'm not singing tonight. So, Evelyn, I'm not in the mood to sing. So, please, not tonight. But yeah, I'm trying to work out a new way of doing the Thursday videos. Because I still want my Thursday to be a bigger theme. But, I don't know. I'm back and forth on ideas. So, unless I think of a spot prize idea tonight, I'm not looking at doing one. I'm just going to swap to a different piece here that's a longer strip that I can work with. And I'm just going to trim it. And do the other side. Yeah, these scrappies aren't super perfect tonight, but fun for me. And almost there. Pamper Pets. I will show it shortly. Once I finish the scrappy portion. We'll do a little deep dive into it. It is like my all-time favorite for dog stuff. It's definitely an oldie. It's an oldie but a goodie. And I just remember the story that, I'll tell it anyway. I used to know someone who really wanted that stamp set. And I actually went and sourced one out from another demo who's willing to sell it. And I actually paid for the stamp set and did the transaction to help out this person. And yeah. So, it is what it is. I was a nice person. Contrary to some opinions. And what's funny was that person who I did it for, they don't even have a die cut and emboss machine. So I actually ended up getting them the bundle with the dies in the hopes that they were gonna maybe someday order the machine, but they didn't, and that's okay. So there we go. We got some cool scrappies. One's more flowery than the other one, so that kind of works actually pretty cool. Alrighty, so then we're gonna look at the doggies. I'm also gonna put some of the stuffs away. Got a mess of things happening here on the table. It's time to put the scrappies away. Once I get around to it. Not sure if people are going to be able to find Pampered Pets again. Because, well then again, the person who bought it, maybe she's willing to sell it. However, can't contact her, so it doesn't matter. Alrighty. Alright, so Pampered Pets. Let me bring it in again. And I have the dies for it that we can see at Pampered Pets. I love this stamp set. So for tonight, I still got a piece out here. Let me put it away because it's going to bug me if I keep it out. Oh. There we go. Okay. So it looks like I'll be die cutting. I just don't know if I'm going to die cut tonight. So then my other query for myself is... I want to put like a doggy and a phrase. And... yeah. So... I'm not sure if I'll use those phrases. They're not really working for me, you know? But in the meantime, I should at least stamp the doggy. I'm just debating whether or not to do watercolor paper so I can color in my doggy, which might be a good idea considering Buddy and Ivy. Ivy's a little more red and Buddy's like blonde. So I'm going to do that. Just bear with me while I look for my watercolor paper, which is nicely tucked away, far, far away, in a way that I might take out the room trying to grab it as I'm tied to the microphone. Yep, there it goes, as I'm dropping stuff. Okay, we're good. We're safe, we're good. I got my watercolor paper. Hey, buddy, sorry to be poking you so much. You're probably like, Mommy, keep poking me. I know. So I'm just checking my scraps, which I don't really have a piece, but that's okay. I'm going to check. I got this I can work with. Yep. So at least get the doggy stamped twice. Then I can chop this up later. And I can also color it and all that fun stuff. So then I'm going to need... forgive the advertising. Whatever. Hey, they're still handy. I still have a whole whack of them. So let's get the cutie doggy. And I'll have to look at the phrases later. Whoops, I got everything knocking over. So, get it on my block. Hi, puppy. Hi, puppies. So then I'm just going to stamp it twice. Get my black ink out. Get some generous ink on there. And keep looking at it. So a good way to know if you got patience and time, if you're not heat embossing, is each time you come up, take a look at it and see if you see it fully covered in ink for the lines, or if you actually see it's not fully black. It's getting there, because I do need to re-ink this pad. I just haven't had a good number of time to get around to it. So that's looking pretty good. And then I'm just going to go there. Not bad. And I realized there was something on the table too, because I could feel it. So I could have used a little more ink, but at least the first round is pretty darn good. Second round should go good. There we go. There's our cute little doggy. And I'm going to let that stay for a moment. Not quite dry per se, but kind of sort of dry. So I'm going to need a phrase to go with this. And I might add more stuff to this. This might be a work in progress for a little while. Till I come up with the right, look to this. But it's still really cute. Alrighty. I've got some stamps here. Elaine, I have your Easter stamps. Now, I really should put paper pets into my notebook, but that requires a little bit of time that I'm just not doing tonight. Alrighty. Okay, just looking at my paper pumpkin stamps. Ooh. You're amazing. What I might do. And that was from the stamp sale. I think that'll do. It's a good chunky looking thing. Now what I could do, not in the watercolor paper, we'll come back to that. Oh, I love my pups too. I know, we all love our puppies. Yours, Elaine, are adorable, even though honey is honey. And maybe over time she'll get used to me. Anyway, so I'm going to use You're Amazing. I want to use different ink. I want to use a green and a red. I might have those here. So I've got real red right here. I got puppy print. I got garden green right here. That works too. Elaine, I'm sure you recognize your bins, among other bins. Alright, so then I'm going to look at this for a sec. I'm going to look at what I have access. Yeah, I think one of these will do well. I might trim it, but we'll see. I'm just looking at other pieces I have. Because anything else I have pre-cut is a little small, so I'll trim those down as needed. Oh, wait, no, I do have something else, actually. Yeah, that'll do better. That shape is better. That shape is a little smaller, so that will do. Although this is scrap paper, so it's had some scratch and dentness happening. That's okay. It's kind of how I roll here. Alrighty. So then I'm going to do the first one in the green, and I'm going to do the second one in the red. That way to represent my doodles. Because they're both amazing. Now, whatever this stamp is from, I couldn't tell you, to be honest. And that's okay. So there's the green version. I could have done better with it, but I'm just going to roll with it the way it is. I can always change this later, too. I can always customize. It's going to need bling, I can tell you that. There's the red version, which looks good, actually. Honey takes time to be friendly. Yeah, Toby was like that, too. It took him a long time to get to know people. Like, Ivy's also takes a while, too. Like, Buddy just wants to be a cuddle buddy with everyone. Ivy, she'll eventually come around, but just takes her a bit, too. So, yeah, no, hopefully next time will be a little better. Alrighty, so that is done. Oh, I just put that on the outside, like a blonde. Alright, so then those go back where they came from. Now I gotta color my doggies. And to do so, I have a choice. If I want to use markers, I don't know. I'm going to peek at the markers for the heck of it. See what we have for colors. Because I'm not sure what I have. I've got, I think crumb cake might work. Kind of like what I did with the other doggy thing. And I think I duplicated some of these packages, actually, on my recent shopping spree. Because I don't really have anything in the department of the browns or the reds. No. Oh, wait. Oh. Ooh. I have pecan pie. That might work. That was a good surprise. I gotta buy more markers. But I am gonna need a green and a red anyway for their collars. See, it looks like I duplicated some of these. Oh well, that's okay. Alright. So let's do the easy part of the collars. Oops. I'm making a mess. I gotta cut these. I'll worry about the tape later. Yeah, I probably should have checked my marker list before I went out last weekend, but that's okay. It's good to have some more anyway. Alrighty, so then... I'm gonna go dark parakeet party, which even though that's not really the color I want, but... Oh, it looks good though. I will say that. And then for the red, I want the dark sweet sorbet for this. For her collar. Okay, I will say, Elaine, these markers on your watercolor paper that you gave me some sheets are really, really nice. So then I'm going to see how these look on the paper overall to get a feel for... Okay, that's too dark, that's for sure. Okay, so I'll probably do the light in the brown, and I'm going to use... That's not really pink. What color was it? Pale papaya. Let's see light pale papaya. Yeah, pale papaya doesn't really work for the noses, but I'm just going to roll with it anyway. Now this might look like a hot mess, but we'll see. Alrighty. If not, I can always redo it. Like I would have preferred a different color for Buddy. I ain't doing anything fancy. I'm not even going to do any shading. I just want to solid color him. But it looks good though, actually. Alright. There's Buddy. Where's my cap? There it is. So then, let's do Ivy. Just seeing how we're doing with the video before my phone dies. Yeah, definitely the other marker turned out quite nicely than this one. I'm sure if I looked hard enough, I would have found the right colors. But for tonight, this is good enough. And I could have used pencils as well, but like I wasn't feeling it. So there we go. There's our two little doggies. I might as well just fill in her eye. There we go. There's our two little puppies. Cute, eh? Somewhat represents them. Not really, but That's close. Alright. Okay, so then next is paper trimmer. Let's chop this down. And I just got chimes somewhere. Stamping out, commissions finalized. Cool and all. So then just chopping these down. I'm going to chop that, separate the two pups for a moment. So I got to die cut them. And actually not bad for the paper, for the bleed through. Not bad at all. Alright, so let's die cut these quickly, and then we got to wrap up for the night. How long am I on here? Oh, about an hour. Of course. Of course I've been on for an hour, you know. So here's the dies. There's the die for the two pups. I gotta swing around, grab the little mini machine. This mini is amazing. Hence, this whole project is amazing. Oh. But yeah, super cute. So then just do one at a time. I'm gonna do Ivy first. And if I'm worried about it moving, I'll just move this slightly up a bit. I can always get some painter's tape or something and tape it down, but I'm just gonna dive right in once I like where it's at. Alright, I'm just diving right in. I'm gonna carefully put the plate on. I'm gonna carefully load it. There we go. So that turned out really well. There she is. There's little Princess Ivy Bear. And then we gotta do Prince Buddy. Alright, another puppy done. And then that's it for die cutting. Super, super cute. My cute little babies. So then pack this up. Put that away before Buddy decides to eat it. The joys of living with doodles. Alrighty, so then let me put the die away too. That'd be a good move. So I don't accidentally drop it in the floor and forget about it. And I can't find it. And I can't find my die because I like this one. These are pet dies. It goes with the Pamper Pets. Alright, so then let's bring these in. So then I'm just gonna stage it like so. Here's my little princess, my little prince. Yeah, just kind of something like that. I think that's cute. Now, dimensionals time. Gotta have dimensionals for this. Alright, let's get little princess. Yeah, my phone's dying, but that's okay. Alright, so I've got that. And I'm just gonna stick that on there. Then I gotta do the other one. Gotta do Baby Buddy, who's not such a baby anymore. He's growing up. Oh, that's so cool, Lane. Yeah, even the one lady at work loved those containers that you made for me. She loved the color too. I'm like, well, that was nice. Having a handmade piece is really sweet. Yeah, I gotta work on soonish, not soonish, but sometime this year. What's the 2026 calendars? Because I don't really know yet. So there we go. We've got these two pieces. Now we need bling. I gotta find my bling though. Where's my bling? Bling bling, where'd I hide you? And the other bin. Alrighty, almost wrapped up for the night. So I've got some red here, which I think is going to work really well with this project. Because we've associated red with ivy. And I'm just more or less randomly half randomly sticking it on there. One, two, three. Let's see if I can put it on the eye. If it'll let me. There we go. 4. And 5. There. I'm gonna bling it up for Ivy. And I've got some green here for Buddy. Yeah, that's a good idea to keep it on the desk. Like, it definitely decorates my desk a lot more than even I thought it would at first. But it looks really good. Just, yeah, my cubicle, it needs some love. It needs creativity. Alright, so let's get one of these for Buddy's eye. Well, kind of. Well, you know, the letter I. And I'm just going to do the more or less the same thing I just did with Ivy's. Just, you know, these green dots are a little different, but still super nice. And there we go. Cute and cute and cute. I really like it, and I will be taking these to work and displaying it on my cubicle wall. I'll have to staple it to the wall, so that's the unfortunate part. Because I noticed the thumbtack things does not stick on that wall. So, yeah, I'll have to figure that out. That's where I also want it in a way that I can be able to staple, even though it might puncture some holes in it. But it's all good. So super cute. We've got represented Buddy and Ivy. Anyways, so with that, I'm going to bed. Thanks for watching, everyone. Really appreciate it. It's always lots of fun. Sorry it took a little longer, plus delays and problems and everything. But this was a really good one. So happy birthday, Buddy. Happy birthday, Buddy. He's down below. I try to pick him up, but he'll nip me. So that's not happening. Anyways, good night, everyone. We'll see you soon. Bye for now.